Okay, so my name is Bryce, and I'm going to be reinforcing my partner's me and my partner's stance on allowing or making California have a parental consent policy regarding abortions for minors. So for our first secondary claim for abortions causing negative psychological effects, according to the Aaron J. Psychiatry, in June 1st, 2011, he conducted a study with people who have gone through an abortion, and they found that 43.7% of them found decreased self-esteem, 39.5% of them had nightmares, 37.5% of them had guilt, and 33.3% had regret. Had regret with conducting the abortion. So especially with a minor that's undergoing a lot of stress, like with pressures from parents for doing well in school, from having to find a job, all of these are already taxing on the minor's mind and mental state. So if they undergo through an abortion without talking to the parents could be able to provide them with the support that they need to go through the hard times. And then for our fourth point, we're going to compare the cost to approve the policy compared to the annual cost of abortion. So nationwide, an abortion costs around $350 to $950. And so in the state of California in 2014, about 30,000 minors had an abortion. So if we multiply 30,000 times 350, that would equal to about $10,500,000. And the cost to pass a bill in California is only $717. So if you do the math, that's a big difference. So what we could use that money for is to help out, and we could divert that money into going into like schools like Cal Poly and our parking structure. And so I'm going to refute some of Melissa's claims, where she stated that there could be medical complications if the parental consent isn't acquired in the time that's needed. In the 34 out of the 37 states that require parental consent, the hospital permits the consent for minors if it's a medical emergency. So even if the parental consent isn't acquired in that time, the minor still has the power to have an abortion. And then for her so for her point about for abortions ending in cases or rape cases, where she stated that if the minor had gone through a sexual assault and was not able to have an abortion because their parents didn't consent to it, she stated that is it right for the minor to keep that memory of that terrible thing that happened to them? Well, according to Dr. David C. Reardon, he conducted a study, and about 70% of pregnant rape victims believe. So 70% of pregnant rape victims still believe that keeping the baby is their subconscious form of conquering the rape, and because they view it as them being generous while the rapist was being selfish, and they see it as them being nurturing towards their baby, and it would retain some of that self-esteem that they had lost during that horrifying event. Thank you.